Hello, I'm Keto from Georgia, not the state, just country, Europe. I want firstly to start about where it's located. It's in the middle of Asia and Europe, so on the border between Caspian and Black Sea. Uh, our neighbors are Russia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Ukraine. So this is my picture from homecoming, and this is our flag. And whatever flags means that the crosses that are on our flag represents that we are Christian country, so we are Orthodox Christians. Not whole part, we have diversities also, but most of us are Orthodox Christians. Me too. So the red color means the like blood color because we have so big history, like 70,000 years history. So most of the time we had war and something. So because of that, it means the blood color, and the white color behind means the peace. After every war, we had peace. Now we have independence after centuries, thousands of centuries. So it means so big thing for us. So this is where Georgia is located. How I said, between Black and Caspian Sea. I can say Turkey, and Turkey is also our neighbor. This little thing, red, is Georgia here. And yeah, the capital city of Georgia is Tbilisi. On my right side, you can see the picture. And the population of Tbilisi is like maybe 700,000 or a little bit more. And this is our country's second city, Kutaisi, where I do live. And the population of Kutaisi is like 400,000. This is my city. Also on the pictures you can see the churches. For example, in Kutaisi's picture between, this is the Orthodox Christian churches. And then I will talk about what tourists say that they love about the Georgia. The first thing is the video. It's nature, so they love Georgian nature, and you can see the video of it, and in the process I will explain the places. We have 16 mountains, and it means that we have so many winter resorts for skiing, for snowboarding and something. And we have also Black Sea, so we have 5-6 beach resorts. And this is our capital city, Tbilisi. This is Batumi, the beach resort. This is our Christian church. This is also capital city. So those are our mountains, and thing is that like on the high mountains there consistently like snow. So on the summer it's so beautiful because you are standing in the flowers and you can see the snow in the mountains. So this was very little video about Georgian nature. So the second thing is dance. We have our traditional dance. So tourists really love it, and it's a little bit weird because if you see the videos, like um, you will think that every type of dance are together, and we are wearing traditional clothes. For example, what I'm wearing now, it's traditional thing. Like centuries ago, there was not any coats and some warm clothes, and because of that, they had to make some things from their hands, and it won't be so thick. It should be warmer, and only thing that they were using was these warm clothes. Not only this, the other types of warm clothes or so. And now they are our traditional clothes, and we are using them for the folklore, like for our traditional songs in the stage, and like for the dance. Yeah, no. This is also the pictures. This is also the traditional uniform, and this girl is like wearing the thing that I'm wearing now, but it's a little bit different because if I would wear this is so heavy because people are wearing swords here when we are dancing, and some little white things in the pockets, and they are heavy. This is boy in the practice, and this is what we're like boys are wearing during the dance. We have like different types of clothes, but this is one of them, like traditional Georgian dance. We are wearing those, and there is little video about the Georgian dance. I'll look here.
Georgian national dance is a folk dance comprised of strong athletic movements from the male dancers and floating, effortless movements from the females. The unique choreography combines folk with classical ballet and modern dance. And the company's best are part of Georgia's original professional dance company, Shokosvili.
Our dance company exists more than 70 years, and my grandparents created this dance company. It was only due to them that the Georgian dance became so popular in my country. Now our dance company is more than 100 dancers and a live band.
The company has traveled around the world and since its creation has performed in front of over 50 million people. But preparing to take the stage takes years of rigorous practice.
They need a lot of training because we perform very difficult dances and complicated movements. We dance on the toes and they have nothing inside. It's like a thin leather boots.
I have Jewish hair everywhere, but now I am perform. Every day we are training from the morning. We are doing ballet classes, then we are swimming, and we are like sportsmen.
We use takers and swords during the dances, and they need to have good fighting skills.
To be a Shokosvili dancer is a huge honor in Georgia, and with a school of over 3,000 dancers in training, the future of traditional Georgian folk dance is bright.
I hope that Georgian dance will be popular always because it's very patriotic. We do our job with great love. We dedicated our lives to this.
So this is our dance. What tourists love in Georgia. And the third thing it's so funny, but if you ask, for example, 100 tourists what do you love in Georgia, especially men, they will say women, and they love Georgian women like appearance. So there are some pictures. Yeah, it's so funny because of that. I took it here. I thought it was funny, and there are some pictures of Georgian women. We can also move. There are several ones. This girl is actress and journalist. This girl is dancer. Um, This one is model. This one is journalist, model, dancer, singer, and everything. So the fourth that tourists really love in Georgia is food. So we have our traditional food, and I tried to pick like very traditional ones and my favorite ones. The first one here you can see calls khachapuri, and it's with cheese and egg on the top with the baked dough. But if you're allergic on cheese or on eggs, or if you don't like them, you can do like without them. But they are so good. Um, those calls khinkali. It looks like a dumplings, but it's a little bit different. So they have the meat soup in it and the meat, and you're eating them with your hands. So the place here you won't eat it. It's because it's for hold them and to eat. This thing we like have exports about those things because people in Europe love them. They are with nuts, grape juice, and flour. And this one is the traditional thing for Christmas. So as a Christmas cookies, we have this that's called kozinaki, and it's with nuts, honey, and little bit other ingredients too. And this is so good, and I promise everyone that I should do for Christmas something like traditional dessert, and yeah. Okay, this is the food. And wine. So we are a winery country, and in the world there is two types of like people know only two ways how to make wine, and one is from Georgia because we are the oldest winery country in the world. So we have export. We are exporting the wine all over the world, and it's means so big thing in my country, and there were different varieties of wine here. So this is the tourists' one of the most favorite thing, like who loves drinking. So if you know the brand Balenciaga and don't know from where it is, it's from Georgia. This is Temna Gwasalia, Georgian man, and the brand is his. So I just wanted to say, I don't know why. Okay, and I think there is the slide about who am I. Yeah, so I want to talk about a little bit who am I in reality, and like first of all I want to say I'm asking this question because it's not very easy to express yourself in different language. Sometimes you're thinking something you want to say, but you're trying to find words, and then you are giving up because oh my god, okay, because someone is also answering these questions. So I'm not the quiet person. I love talking. I'm always talking. I'm always laughing, and I'm always telling the silliest jokes ever. And only reason why my friends are laughing is that they love me. So this is the real face. Who am I? And I'm not serious person. Sometimes I am when the situation needs to be, but not really. The second one is like the facts about me. I'm the person who loves nature, and especially being in the mountains, and I'm trying every summer and every winter to go in the mountain resorts because I love it. And next one, the shortest person in my friends group. So I have many friends, but the closest friends I have 9, like 5 boys and 4 girls. We are friends like for 12 years. It comes from the because of we are not changing classes, so we're classmates. I have like 33, but you won't be the best friend for everyone. I have friends, but they are my best friends. This one here, very tall one, is basketballer, and he's now playing in Spain. The one here, you can see the face, but he's a model. And one here is also basketballer and now plays in Italy. This is my friends. I love animals, every type of animals, not snakes. Not snakes. Okay, and I think there should be something else, and that's all. Yeah, so I was dancing my traditional dance for 9 years, and I was also actress. So these are some pictures of me when I was performing on the stage or something. And my friend is photographer, and she was taking so many pictures for me. So yeah, and another slide, and I think yeah. So this is a little bit of a review. He's my best friend. So I'm the person who loves dancing, um, professional traditional dancer, loves painting, photographing, writing and cooking, loves having fun and being stupid sometimes, person with good humor, but only thing is that it is good for only me because I'm dying with laughing during telling jokes, and only reason why my friends are laughing is that they love me. So this is me, this is where I'm from, and thank you for listening. Here's the last thank you slide, I think. Yeah. Not state, country, and I'm not from Russia. We are talking with our unique language, Georgian. We are not talking in Russian, and we are independent since 1918 from 26th of May. So we are have independence, and we are not anymore the part of the Russia, and I hope we won't be ever, never. So thank you for listening. This is the thank you in my language, Madloba. So yeah. If you have some questions, I can answer. Yeah, Chris.
So do tourists come to like the city where you live, or like the capital that you showed us, or like both?
Tourists.
Yeah, do they come to like the city where you live more, or like the capital?
Tourists are everywhere in my country.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go on the street, you can see more tourists than Georgians because there are so many. They are in my city too, in capital city, but especially they are in the beach resorts and in the winter mountain resorts. But they are in my country, so much of them, because like my country and the capital city are the historical countries, and there are some historical buildings and something, and it's interesting for them. So yeah.
Like American tourists or tourists from everywhere?
Tourists from everywhere, like especially from Europe and Asia and Australia. Americans also, I know some Americans because of that. For example, I know one man who is now living in Georgia. He came from America as a tourist, and then he stayed here. So, and now he has his winery in my country. And yeah, from everywhere, I think. Yep.
What's the weather like?
So, climate and weather depends where do you live, like in which part. For example, if you're living in my city, it looks like in Iowa, it's hot in the summer and it's cold in winter. But if you're living in the mountain, imagine living in Alaska because it's so cold, and on the spring it's also cold, like not as cold as in the winter, but it's cold. And consistently in the high mountains it's snow. So it depends where do you live, like in which region. We have 7 regions, like America has states, we call them regions. So it depends in which region you live. Yes, tell me.
You mentioned that wine was like a big thing in your country. Is the legal drinking age different there?
Yes. Like from 18, it's already legal to drink, to vote, and to drive. Driving is legal from 17.
Is it like less of a taboo to drink at a younger age? Like when I went to Italy, it was just like give your kid wine whenever.
So thing is that you can't buy in the store the alcohol if you are not 18, but if you're at home and you're drinking and doing nothing wrong, no one will say, why are you drinking? You should go to the prison or something like that. So yeah.
How far away is your city from the capital city?
Like 2 hours and a half, 3 hours, something like that. Not very far, like, yeah. Just sailing, like that.
Do you learn English in your school?
I learned English in my school, and I think is that in our schools we are learning everything. So somehow, sometimes we want to know, for example, math better than we are studying or something, some subject. So after school, we can choose one teacher and go in her or his house, and they will help us to learn more about this class and subject. So this is what I did about English. I was learning it in the school, but more with the other teacher and not from school.
So for transportation, do you guys drive a lot or do you have other means?
Travel like from region to region, or so thing is that it's different here. I think we have buses, like for example in my city, if you want to go from one destination to another, you can use your car or you can walk, but also you can use the transport like bus. There are different numbers of buses. For example, number one bus is, for example, starting from one destination and goes from another destination and then comes back. So you can use them. For example, if you at the moment don't have car, someone your like family member has it and you don't have it and you don't want to walk, you can use this. And this is what we are doing, like from to go from region to region, like buses or cars. But if you're going in mountains, high mountains in the winter, it's so big snow, so cars can't go there. So we have like airplane system, so we are using those.
What career do you plan to go into when you get back to your country?
Career. So I want to be a journalist or ambassador, and I think I'll choose this way. I also wanted social justice, but I don't know. If I will take journalism, I also will plan to take social justice and combine them. But I don't know exactly how is exam system here, but I don't think it's same. So when we are like ending the school, we are doing, for example, if I want to be a journalist, I have to do exams in history, world history, my country's history, English, Georgian literature, and something like SAT. So we are doing both those exams, and we are trying to get scholarship from universities. Yeah, so this is what I'm planning. So, okay, thank you. Thank you so much for listening.